Yeah, another late one, because I have Neo program in the morning all day. So I want to get everything ready and have my bath and all that before I took the time to do this. Yeah, I'm wearing my new NASA t-shirt and my new Joe Fresh was, I got them at Christmas time, but Joe Fresh like star print pants. Actually didn't have to pay for this shirt because I ordered it from Newberry Comics and they sent the wrong color, and it was kind of cheaper to refund me the $16 than it was to have me return it. So, like, I figured they'd just give me, you know, well, the colors vary from screen to screen, but they actually checked and they had the wrong color. The one I had ordered was like a retro kind of greenish bluish color. Yeah, I really need a haircut. The back's getting really long. That's what I find. The back grows long faster than when you have like a mullet, kind of. Yeah, I'm just waiting for a hot water bottle. Hot water to get a hot water bottle. Yeah, today was Float Part 3, which introduced a third protagonist we dealt with, which was Special Agent Sean Park, who I really liked. Like say I like, but it's not so much trust, because, you know, Arthur's gotten kind of dangerous, so, you know, the value to society versus morality. But yeah, so I was kind of really disappointed they didn't have a newsletter or promote it much. Pretty much we only found out because we're at the administrators and she told us that it was the event, so we posted announcements and then she tweeted about it. Because I was really hoping for another newsletter art, like hopefully this time like Park, all like cool looking. He reminded me of a mix between Alex Esposito and Roland Banks from Arkham Horror, which is my favorite investigator. That him and Joe Diamond. But yeah, he what I realized is like, yeah, I really like this guy. Is he said if he was a betting man, he'd bet that was Arthur in the woods, and I asked dollars to donuts, you know, like, and he responded that he preferred pie and some coffee, and that was more a cop thing. So I was like, yeah, I like this guy. I also decided I'm going to get a PlayStation Vita. Well, I've decided for a while I was going to get one for my birthday. That was what I've decided, because it's gone down enough in price that it's more feasible, especially since I have some cross-buy games and a few I bought on sale, like when they were marked down. But I found out they're really hard to get new in Canada, and I don't really want a refurbished one. So, like, they're out of stock on EB Games and Amazon.ca and Best Buy and The Source. So I'm going to have to buy it on Amazon.com or GameStop. But there's one on eBay that I'm going to bid on that's on auction that will save me some money if I win it. It's new. But if not, by the time I pay the import and the tax and the shipping, I'm not really saving the what I would have gotten if I'd gotten it last year. But I'm getting excited. So, and I booked my accommodation finally. They finally had. I looked around at places and I chose the Lake Lawn bed and breakfast. There was a choice of 3 places that I narrowed it down to. There was one within walking distance, but it was $140. But it included breakfast and other things. But it was like within walking distance. There was another that was that cost a bit extra, and it would have been a longer walk. But when I went to price the room, it said $85 a night. But when I actually went to book, it was $129. So like, nope. So the one I ended up getting was 78, but I'm going to have to take a taxi. So it's going to be about $6.50 from the motel to the archives. But what really settled it for me was talking to the receptionist when I called to find out about like storing, if they had an option to like store my suitcase, because I won't be there in time. Like, I don't want to have to carry it around with me, but since I'm only staying one night, it's not really like feasible to book 2 nights, but I don't want to have to carry my suitcase to class. So they do have a storage option. They said that even if where it's an off season, that he would, that they'd probably be able to check me in early too. So that's why I decided on them. So yeah, I'm getting excited. I got my accommodations and my transportation booked, and yeah, I just know how to do the registration.